New light and dark banners, so you know what time it is, boys. It's time to talk about how bad these banners are, and also about the Marillight build and tier list, how to build her, if it's worth pulling for her, where she's on the tier list, and a little bit of everything in between. As usual, before we start, thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. I love you all, bossos. You can join them with the links in the description down below. And hello, the internet. Welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. And we're gonna be talking a little bit about Marillight. As you can see, I got her to UR1. It's a pretty good girl. She's probably the best support in the game by far. Not even counting right now in global, even in Korea, she is the best support in the game. Now, these banners are still really bad. It's a 0.4% chance to get the character. No guarantee outside of that. 0.4, your heart pity, it's literally at 500 in here. You can get it earlier with the shards, but it's gonna be at 500 if you are Omega unlucky, which is most people. Now, they have made these banners a little bit better, a little bit, only a little bit. So right now they are giving you a base copy for free with a code. If you miss the code, you're not getting the base copy for free. That's the first thing that's kinda but whatever. After 300 pulls, you're also getting another copy, and every 3 multis or so, you are getting 6 tickets back. So you're getting like around 30-40% of pulls back, all the way until 600 pulls. That's better. That's a little bit better, and at least you're getting something back. And then you of course have the usual promotion where you're getting more pulls, the skins, plugin pieces, etc, etc, etc. So all in all, they have made this a little bit better, but it's still not enough. A 0.4% is just too bad, guys. Too bad. Now, before we jump into the build, right, let's talk a little bit about the tier list. Oh, I actually lost here, but we're not talking about this. Let's talk a little bit about the tier list first, because the only thing that has changed so far, okay, it's Marillight at T0. Clearly, she is the best support in the game, and we'll talk about why on a second, but she pairs perfectly with the current meta for DPSs, which is the Rangers on the backline, and she pairs with them absolutely fantastic. So, as you can see, you need to build her with HP and EP charge speed, is the only thing you care about. I will say it's more important to get those 3 AP charge speed lines than re-rolling for like a higher rarity on the badges. Higher rarity is nice, but it's super expensive and you might get unlucky with your rolls. So attack speed, HP and AP charge speed is the rolls you are looking for. Mostly the AP charge speed. The HP is just so she can sustain herself a little bit better, and because her heals are based on HP as well. So that's how you want to be building her. Now let's talk a little bit about why she is T0, why she is so good, and we need to talk about her skills first. There are multiple things, and to understand this better, I'm gonna go to the simulation so you guys can see this a little bit better. I can show what right now is the current meta team. Alright, so right now this is the current meta team, and then we can just come here and then switch everything, which would be Blossom, Blossom, Blossom. Now, why is this the current meta team? Why is Marillight so good? And actually, let me put myself here so you guys can see it better. Why is Marillight so good with this team, Sefhi? Marillight, at the beginning of the battle, right, is going to be doing multiple things. Charging 300 AP for all allies on the back row, aka your 3 girls right here, which means your Kanata from the get-go can use her ultimate. On Blossom, this means she's also charging 10 AP for Computator allies, meaning your Taliafe is also using her ultimate from the get-go, instantly. If you don't have enough dupes on your Taliafe as a DPS, you can use Blossom for the stun and the extra damage, but you want to be using Awake if you have enough dupes. And then of course your Echidna is also going to be bursting really fast. This is a team that will be spamming ultimates constantly. And not only this passive is really good and helping you burst instantly, but you're also going to be getting a lot of extra damage for your character. So the EX, as you can see, will be increasing attack by 20% for all allies deployed in the row right behind Marillight. You can ignore the first part, we do not care about the first part, we only care about the 20% extra increased damage. Her ultimate on Blossom will also be increasing another 25% attack speed and another 30% ultimate damage. You're also going to be getting damage resistance up and getting heal for all the characters. You can ignore Awake when it comes to Marillight. It's not worth using, in my opinion. It's not like a great ultimate on Awake. Mostly because unless your frontline is dying instantly and you can burst really quickly with her, it's not going to be saving it, so you want to be using Blossom. So you're getting instant burst, 20% attack, 25% ultimate attack, 30% ultimate attack, 25% attack speed, and that's only with the ultimate and the passives. You're also getting heals, as you can see, around this character. That's why you want to put her on the center, so she's healing everyone. That's her skill 1, also providing you with active damage resistance up at level 5. pretty huge. And then her second skill, the damage itself, we don't care about that. We care about the reduced attack and accuracy. This will help you survive one-shots, and on the bosses, it's really handy. So like I was saying earlier, she is like a match made in heaven for ranger characters, and that's why she pairs so well with them. Because as of right now, considering the 3 strongest characters are these rangers, right? You're giving them a really huge increase in damage. In fact, if you started using her on tower, you might have seen already how versatile she is. I think I pushed like around 100 levels in the tower. I was at like 300 something, maybe 80 levels. I don't think it was 100, but around 80 levels in tower I push because I was stuck for a while. I didn't want to push, and she helps a lot when it comes to the manufacturer towers, the faction towers. I don't do them. I don't think the rewards are worth it. There is no gems, and I'm here only to gamba. That said, she's a fantastic character. You should be pulling if you can for 1 copy at least. I mean, you're getting 1 for free, so if you can get a couple, it's gonna help a lot. Dupes for her, of course, are not necessary, but if you get more dupes, it means, well, first of all, you are unlocking the optimization, which is gonna help, but also you're gonna be getting higher heals, because her heals are going to be based on her HP. And dupes will be giving you a lot of flat stats. So in that regard, if you guys can get multiple copies, I will say try to go for it. But it's a 0.4%, so I understand if you don't want to pull or if you don't want to be risking your gems. 1 copy for free, the one we got on the mail, should be more than enough. But that's everything about Marillight herself. Other than that, on the website I have updated the wishlist. The only thing that has changed is of course the computator wishlist, so you guys can add Talia in here, removing Sia. Sia is still a fantastic character and you can get multiple copies of her. If you don't have her with high dupes, I will say get a few copies of Sia, at least to LR, and then you can switch into Taliafi to pair with Kanata. You could even be removing Freya if you have her with high dupes again, and go for Sia. Both Shell and Liliana are used everywhere, so I will keep them both until you get LR5 at least. There's nothing else that has been changed. The badges and everything is still on the tier list. Remember that you guys go into any character you like and check their badges. So that's gonna be it for this video. No pool showcase today because the pools were kinda ass. I did like 200 something pools, like I was saying earlier, 220. Yeah, 222 pools, and I've gotten 1 copy. So I'm not too happy with that. It is what it is. Light and dark banners are never good. Last thing before I go, we have spots on our guild. If you want to join, feel free to. It's called Doro Rats. We have a few spots open. All that yapping aside, that's gonna be for this video. As usual, love you all bosses. We're gonna be live later playing gachas. There is a new character on Nika we need to pull for and test. That's gonna be for this one. Good luck with your pool, nerds. I'll see you on the next one.